No, let me just get things up. Yeah. First of all, what? What does your this is linking up to my zombie computer suddenly? Just it runs its own way and its own cause. I have nothing to say to it. Sometimes it just does what it does, and it stopped. It started and stopped suddenly. No, it does something else. No, it. This is why I hate fucking Bluetooth things, because you have to put off every fucking Bluetooth thing that it can incline to be like, Outlook sent a long notification. Well, shut the fuck up. I am trying to use my computer. There, not this ding that dong. I hate Bluetooth headsets. They both have low capacity to have the cord doesn't have battery. The aux cable, but it has movability. So yeah, now I have to turn off every Bluetooth thing before it it turned itself off. The zombie computer, listen. But yeah, first of all, I'm gonna say my body does something I am so annoyed about. This thing, you're probably gonna hear it. So what I'm putting up, I need to put up a disclaimer for this is gonna be like a bit honest. Or we're gonna play Baby Steps, which is a stupid game, I guess. I played it, but yeah, it is also what we're gonna do for the future work. But first of all, we need, where the fuck is that thing? The text tool. Text tool. So yeah, my body does something annoying. It like I have no capacity to be able to burp. Truthfully, I can't burp, and it wasn't a problem until I had a complication. Surely that I have been trying to like, yeah, there is a way to actually fix that with like the only thing that it is just a disclaimer before the disclaimer put up is and it's gonna be like in your throat you have like the same kind of sphincter that you have like in your butt. It's an opening and closing valve kind of, and mine is just tight so I can't. And when you can't burp, you get like this frog in your throat, which is so annoying because I had no fucking gag reflex either, so I can't just get up. It just has to go on its merry way and be like, shut the fuck up. And it's the most annoying thing to have. When I'm gonna have like an update that is a bit touchy and sensitive topic. Well, we're gonna do baby steps through it first. Isn't this what he does in that movie? He does something like this. Is it the Wolf of Wall Street? Yeah, it's the Wolf of Wall Street. It does something like weird shit. Maybe it had a frog in his head. No, in his throat. But yeah, it never was a problem when I was fat. But when I got thin, and I got the complication, like surgery with my stomach, it is the most annoying fucking thing I hate. I hate. So if you hear the devil speak, it's a frog. I wish I could do it. Can't. Can try to do it. I can't. Sometimes I can try to like gag reflex without using the gag reflex like on my own. But yeah. Devil has taken a hold of me. It's my throat. Yeah. Let me just put up a little disclaimer. What? Oh, we are gonna say disclaiming. I'm gonna take. Woo. Disclaiming. I'm talking about. I am. It's been a long day. I can't even fucking. Sensitive topics. Sensitive. And with nails, like writing on keyboard, it's like. You hear this? I could talk about that because it is one of my most silliest events ever to have seen. That I tried to like, because you can actually get like surgery that fixes it. So you're able to like and be rid of this devil. To the point they actually urged me to have like I don't know what kind of doctor she was, but she was some kind of doctor that was inclined to like, try and check if I could like physically like if it was something I did physically, like how I swallow and stuff. So I had a fucking person, a doctor standing in front of me, burping me in the face and just like, what? Can you do that? No. And she did that. Actually expected me to just suddenly just you know what? I suddenly saw how you did it. It is one of the most silliest thing I ever thought. Is this what is this person actually standing in front of me and burping me in the face and thinking I'm just gonna suddenly understand how that is just weird. That is some Monty Python shit and then that was what they wanted to do before they could actually send me to like throat and nose and throat doctor that hasn't been to a lot before because I've been singing so with vocal calls and stuff. It wasn't that was that was no that is nothing why I was the voice doctor before, but before I could be like sent to like they took a look at my throat. They sent me to this burping doctor. It's just like why are you doing this? Why am I here? The fuck is this gonna teach me? That I don't know how you can stand there and just suddenly understood what you did. It is one of the most silliest thing I ever witnessed a doctor do in front of me and just like, all right, that's cool. This is not sensitive topics. And we're gonna play a game called fucking Baby Steps because I think it's idiotic in the same way that doctor is idiotic, and in the same way, the topics I'm gonna cover is a bit more. You can see my mood is not. Yeah, because it does involve like plans, delays, and 2026 has been a hell of a fucking year to be delayed, and we are now on overtime. But yeah, it's gonna. I want to work with other stuff than all the things that comes like that meteor, just a fireball, critical hitting into your schedule. To me, my schedule is in shambles this week. Yeah, we're getting there. So yeah, outline maybe. Let's no, like we use custom text extends to really need it to be gradient. We need it to be a bit prettier. You don't want it to be red. Let's make it a bit pretty if I can. That is the gradient color. Yeah, good. Not a nice color. We need is a nice with the blue. Look, I hate this thing. Both my throat. There we go, it's a text at all. And do not be a stranger if you ever hear me like touch upon a topic and you feel like that is I'm taking offense to that because I'm going to talk about something about sizes and how that is. There's no fence that is like, there's no grass greener on the other fence. That is Søren Kierkegaard too much, but it's true. In the degree, I've been big, small, perfect, and all. I am. I've been every size a woman can be. I've been overweight, underweight, perfect weight. So I want to be a bit less. This thing in my throat that comes from stress, for example. And I hate it. Fuck that thing. So yeah, let's just have that vlog on fucking repeat until the and let's start the game. That is actually grab a controller and kick back. Can we do that with this game, really? And we have to put that my disclaimer. Where did you go? It's not from the game. He does this thing. Doesn't have shit. If I could just like gag or this frog in the throat would be less a problem, but yeah. Where there is a devil, there is two. Now let's put this tool into stream. Yeah, actually sometimes try to gag without like, but yeah, it is not. Let's contort ourselves to look stupid. Yeah, sometimes myself, but yeah, nevertheless. Where the fuck is the copy and paste reference duplicates? There we go. Duplicate. And kick back and do the controller thing. Yeah. I hope, for the god of me, that my is hooked up to the right computer. No, sensitive immunity. Please. It's been a violent. Probably. This is not the same. Of course it's not. Where's my headset? Bluetooth. Why did it have to be Bluetooth? Headset's fine. We are gonna fix that. Too, because I hate this. This is faulty design. Because it always gives you pain in the ears. And it just one of them works now. The other one is just start. But now we have fucking sound at least. So and then I have to move my can we move? Yeah. We can. Baby steps. Bit around. Yep, the disclaimer thing. So there is a reason I'm having that disclaimer. Just look, and do not fear. If I say something and you say I do disagree, I'm happy if you voice it because I'm gonna talk about a topic like this thing with my voice. When you get stressed and you have in my capacity been test subject. Why doesn't? Which button do I do? No. I don't know what kind of button I do that with. Wait, yeah. Alright. I had a surgery. Let's just talk about the surgery. Well, I put up the settings. I can never find the date button on Baldur's Gate, so settings is like it's like looking at maps, but not in real life. Like looking at maps. I had a surgery that gave me a complication with like some complications. Amongst the devil in my throat, which is just actually because they have to remove, so there's a less space or something, which made me like the lesser space made me have this thing over me. It never was that when I was overweight, but then they hadn't like, yeah. Anyway, I had surgery that was like glittered into. I am actually that was actually like a test kind of like they haven't been doing their research done with how that surgery is not in any shape form anything less than still in like part of actually collecting data. Like they don't know the long-term thing, and it has a lot of complications anyway, and they glitter spoke it like it is no problem, to the point, yeah, it is a problem, but they need like people. So if any of you ever have been a test subject to that degree I am, maybe my voice, that is just something I'm okay with living with. It's just such a fucking annoying thing that they can actually be. Listen for the doctor's glitter speaking things. Always read it and double check it, because they glitter speak things they need research in, and doctors do that. Some doctors are inclined to have more research than they actually are inclined to think about the person they are using for scientific method. Let's see. What do we need? We need main volume maybe. What's in a volume? I don't know how loud it is, but I don't know. This game will give us. It has nudity. Like, do you want nudity? No, I don't think this game is something you would do, and not on the platform anymore. I think it is like just the guy are gonna move, just like getting over it style, but like in a weird suit with his butt and stuff, and it's just, it has its weird moments, I think. But I haven't tried the game. It just seemed baby steps. Yeah, what the hell? Oh, this looks stupid. Yeah, I think it is stupid, so let's go through. Wait a moment. The gameplay. Yeah, but they remap control. Do we need that? I don't think so. Alright. Hey, you should be silent. Yeah, there it just turns itself on again. You are wild enough. Mr. P easy. No, doesn't matter. What the fuck you're on? So my computer is on silent mode. Yeah, just wanted to say hello. Just that. I just never did that when I studied. Like, then it didn't. Then it wasn't bent. So yeah, after it got like critical hit, it just started to be sent. So now it's like, hello. Yeah. Yoto. It is on silent. I'm watching you. Don't we have like Blade Runner, ChatGPT instead of like sentient MacBook from hell that never needs to be charged again? For some reason, my iPad needs to be charged fucking all the time. It's not as old as this thing. Okay, cool. It's weird. Yeah, it's better than Siri. Siri, oh my god, Siri had the worst thing done to me today. Because Siri is a bit the less AI when it comes good on shortcuts, but less AI when it comes to ChatGPT and everything. So she turns herself on every once in a while. And today I asked her, "Where are you?" And she does, "Calling this person," and I'm just like, "The fuck, you bitch!" No, and it was the wrong person to call. I was just, what? There it is again.
Nate! Nate! Nate!
Nate, buddy, family meeting. Let's go.
Are you bringing him food again?
Not right now.
Talked about this.
Not right now.
You are
okay?
literally killing him with these pizzas.
You just want to throw him out of it?
No, I'm not. He's 35. I want him to have some kind of discipline. Nate, if you can hear my voice, I want you to come upstairs. We're having a family meeting.
Oh, God.
Yeah. By the way, thing about my stupid schedule, which is in shambles. Before I start, just see. Oh, the day is gone. Yes, pizza. What is it, brilliant? Can I shut you up? Can I override you? No. I think you override yourself. Making sounds. It's not as bad as Siri though. And let me just move my frame again because oh my lord. What the? The thing about my schedule is that it hasn't been in any capable form for because I've been busy with things I didn't want to be doing away with my schedule. I have plans I want to do, but somehow this year has been done. By the way, we have other plans for you, and I think a lot of people have the same, like the same way met this year. Bit wild. It hasn't been just bad though, because I've been like finding a lot of old friends. Suddenly, I found old friends like from I was a teenager, and it's like, oh, you're here. Oh, well, let's collaborate and stuff. And then it became very, very apparent to me. Oh my god! In that light, you find like, oh, I didn't think you were here on Twitch, for example. I have because of my schedule being like, oh, that was not necessary to be working myself away from. Like I have to mayday my networking be at the area and networking like real life stuff. A mayday. Oh, I have to reschedule too much. That didn't work. It's as my schedule is. So mm. So yeah. In the sense, we are playing a stupid game called Baby Steps. That is what we're gonna do when it comes to plans that it takes a lot of time. It makes you inclined to say, whoa, this makes me a bit angry because here are all the things I want to do. So we're here. But now I have to work with all this over here. So that is where you take baby steps. And then you have to learn to stumble. How do you do that? Well, we trip and fall and point our head against the wall until we find the light switch somewhere. But yeah, the light switch is loose. Yeah. What the fuck is this game? Do we have to have any like this is a mature rated. Is it a mature rated? Oh god, what have we done? That is not okay. Is it mature? What the fuck are we? I asked us if we wanted naked stuff. We said no. Is the guy in like a wetsuit? It's a mature game. What are we? What are we doing? Baby steps. This seems to be unholy territory. But we have to like make the. Then we have to like, okay, it's a mature rated video game that may not be suitable for some viewers. It's suitable for us. It's like, this week has been a bit, maybe not baby steps. There's a combination that sounds like, ooh. But yeah, let's stumble into it. I just have to put like a label. Add tags. I can't do that there. Why? Why? Why can't you just work? Like when you do it, like on Twitch, it's one thing. Streamlabs is one thing. And then when you put in, like I've been bothered by the alerts, the alert in the browser stores and where you put it, and then it has been like, by the way, we reset ourselves. And by the way, you will never find us. And where we start to be like doubled up, and I want to use like both from Twitch and from every source that I want to. But they are enemies in the way they are like either you choose me or I disappear, or you choose both, and or it's just a riot. It's a riot. The alerts have been also updated. I think it's something weird with Streamlabs. I'm not sure, but it's gonna be fixed whenever. Whenever. No, I think it actually has something to do with what the fuck is the process of gonna be put in, and why does it reset every time I start a stream? I have to reset the stuff, and I try to like input output, but it has set its mind to we don't want you to believe that we are the captain here. No, yeah, I have to do a little bit of a real life work, so that will make my schedule sharp. Anyway, so in the way I am back in the scheduling place of having some power, yeah, then it will be fixed. Yeah. And how do we add that then? Yeah. Yeah. Use the tag. There we go. Does it have drugs? I have no clue. It's already tagged itself, so why does it give us? Oh, yeah. Cool. Just said that. At the same time, I'm gonna go for the approach of network. Why? All this sounds all networking in real life, like theater and stuff, and I'm also gonna try and get myself some real education on IT and technology and programming, so I'm not so inept that I'm like the robots have killed me again. Guys, at least do that. we have so many things in the fire at the same time. It's baby steps. But it is baby steps at one place. Either it is digital, or it's stream and video, or it's real life, or it's my future thinking about. Go there. It's everywhere, everywhere, all at once, simultaneously. And I kind of want to like go for the silly things I want to do. It's like I rather maintain like fix my networking and get my networking up to the point I can actually do stupid like motion capture and stuff. It looks so silly, and it's like how you make games and everything I want to do in that regard. It gets put on hold. And building networking, also here on Twitch. It takes time, especially when you don't have like I think I don't have. I do have some numbers from like when I was in theaters, university and stuff. Some numbers for directors and stuff, but to start that you have to main focus one area at a time. And now I got to do one area at a time, and it's not one I want to do. It's not the work that I want to work on. So there is where we have to learn to take baby steps and stumble through this thing. And that is kind of like life gives you, not lemons, but life gives you like curveballs. Oh, you thought you could plan and control your future? Yeah. Did you think you would be finding yourself in COVID year 2020? No. I was in university then. It was horrible. Like all the things that happened there. Just got like it did some bad things for education purposes. But it quality was Destiny's curveball. Hello and good afternoon. Hello and good afternoon. I'm talking about we are taking the baby steps. I just have to like put a disclaimer because it's like mature game. Mature game. It asked us if we wanted nudity. I said no. I have just seen this guy. I don't know what this is, but this guy. Oh no, I don't have the button again. Oh, when I read this guy, nudity. What is this thing? But it's silly. So when I just have to put the tags like it's mature game, it tells us it's baby steps. We have to take baby steps when we stumble into like 2026 is full of parables that I didn't want to plan into my ruin of a shambled schedule that I have been maintaining, that I have to actually focus on the areas that is not my passion of, focusing on forward goal and progression in all the way I want to go. And then you get like life. Life doesn't give you lemons. We made lemons. Baby steps. Let's stumble. Let's stumble. I'm not sure why it's a mature. Love is a doing what gentle emotion shakes and makes you. That song is about baby steps though. Let's stumble through it. Silly. I think it should be. No, it should be tagged correctly. I didn't think it was a joke. What are we doing here? What is this going to do with us? Look at this guy. He looks like a tech. Hey, I think I've. Oh my god, he looks like the Half-Life guy. Oh wow. Nice to see you on. Yeah, so sorry. My whole week has gone to. Wait a moment. I had to lose all my schedule in the ruins of. Nobody has given me like everything I have had to like do in real life has also given me like curveballs. We have to like delay and use your time. But I am kind of mad. And in that regard, also in the place where I see like this is an area actually that is not good. It is in between. Like they don't do the work good when it comes to like bureaucratical work. And how I have economy degrees to say what the fuck are you guys doing? People are just at work. And I think a lot of people have like a whole wild life wired into 2026 to be like, oh, everybody has a little bit of like destiny to try and care about. It's not COVID area, it's just kind of too much. Yeah. Fine. What? Once a week, basically. To lift your feet. Yeah. Oh, before we do that, I have to move my computer. Here's why it gets sentient. It just took a bit of a bend, like necromancy, and I could teach myself some things about this computer because it got sentient after that, and it just does wild stuff. Let's learn to work. Stumble into. We are in the midst of February. February is the fastest month of the year, but this month started and we were in trouble. We are in the middle of what's that? Thought we were still in January and have been in February for what half of February. There's a lot of time. Sure, that is fast. The fastest month is not that fast. That was actually what the fuck? Where did the time go? When time flies, I heard a lot of people have that. It's taking a bit of a like. Where did it go? Yeah, it's Valentine's Day soon too. So let's learn to walk. Stumble into 2020, February, Valentine's Day, Valentine's Day. I've lost so many things I wanted to be part of this January and February on real life stages. The power to prepare my networking, and then it is also a blessing to see that because I have been finding like I just found the other day someone, I don't know if he actually changed his name to Rendil, but he is like from my fucking team age here. So if you ever hear me Rendil, I am hunting you down because I'm like that is a lot of catching up to do. Like you can teach me Elvish again, and I just found it on Twitch. You should do what he does. Like I can't do that though. It's very reminiscent of wow, February feels like. We are trying to learn from. What do we do? Yeah, know this? He did the splits. And by the way, start a prediction. No, we're not going to predict anything. We can't predict things. No, can't jump. Shut up! This game would be so fun. Fix that. Because then I can put myself. Move around. Jump off the block, but get down. Try to incline the grip right here. Even though I don't have the space to do that. But yeah. That is why I wanted a black box theater, because then you can do stupid stuff and move around. Like this is what the fuck? That feels like how I should try to stumble myself into. Life is giving me baby steps. Let's try to do the same as he do. I should actually work with my splits, because that was part of my real plan. Actually, I want to play monsters in like movies, because I'm so thin. I can actually be like. When I was overweight, I used to be a lot on stage. It's a bit of a time since I was on a stage since then. So now I'm in a different shape. Like I'm so thin I can actually just fit into monster suits. It would be so fun to play monsters in the movies and be the fucking weirdo thing. But then I have to do my split. This guy. He knows how. But he does not know how to walk. But I have not made this. It's cursed. It is a cursed. How the fuck do you do that? That is fun work when you have like a stage to just. And this is. This bit I should work on. That is what I want to do. I have been sitting too much still. So this is a mess too. It's not finished. It won't be finished. Like, how do you work? How the fuck does the controller work? Because he's walking weird. Like, I don't know. Should we use these buttons? What the fuck are we doing? Left foot, right foot. Left foot, right foot. Yeah, no, wait, what the fuck? Move backwards? Yeah, but that is all L. This is probably keyboard. Look up, look down, and look left. What the? No, what the fuck? Alright, let's do that. Oh, this is wrong attire. Nudged foot up. Alright, what the fuck do we do? Slow foot move. These aren't map, are they? Okay. Huh? Press the button to begin. Slow foot move. Alright. Nudged foot up. E. Nudge foot down. X. Yeah, doing that to shit. Alright. Swap camera size. Can somebody teach me how to move my buttons around? Get my. What? Can somebody just like. Could I like give somebody the remote controller for me and just get me to like do the boring stuff in everyday life and play me like baby steps? I can go. It's really good. It's so fun because then I didn't have to do the boring things like cleaning my house right now. It's too much. Jeg her skal lage honningkake. Så blir det stille. Whoa, honey cake. I'm gonna make a pancake. Oh God. Dispatch. We should play dispatch again. I'm gonna make a pancake. What is a honningkake? Like honey cake. What is that? I haven't tasted that, and I love honey. You might have to give me the recipe. But yeah, we have mapped buttons. I missed so many things that actually this weekend I actually accidentally since I have like a bit of I know people in the theater here. I get like free tickets sometimes. I just got free tickets to my own group to see it. But hey, that's why I now get the way that went over my head to the point. Free tickets. And then I didn't see it. It was my own group that I have like missed a part of the improv group I wanted to be on with. But all the plans are being shoved into. Let's learn how to take baby steps as we stumble into. Things are flying over our heads. Hearing impaired subtitles for all that nudity. I think it is a bit. It's a bit cursed, isn't it? Subtitles. Let's have some subtitles. Oh, it's just gonna wait for a little minute. I'm just gonna put on something else that doesn't look like I'm having. Wardrobe is gonna kill me. Yeah. No, 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 no. You don't need to do the nudity button. Turn around. Right. So yeah. Let's put it on. Press the button to begin. This game looks like we are gonna struggle a lot with walking. Watch this. Really similar to what we're doing. I found another game that I wanted to play that is also very much inclined to have like a low energy vibe. And perfectly the right vibe to do that game. Which is like another horror game. Oh, I can't like. I'm gonna buy like a table because this is. I cannot move. I can do like. This is not the way to stand for long because this is like taxing on my. It is good for me. I haven't been moving around enough. And doing training is not what I want to do actually now because I actually want to like a bit doing so like my size is perfect for monster. Where movies? It is still having to be. Like bullshit. Curveballs from hell. Destiny took hold of us. And yeah. I feel like I'm doing that too. Let's do a slow for me. That's all I do every day. Jesus Christ, forward. How do you move? Oh, this feels like. Sometimes you feel like you're underwater. I actually wanted to remodel my bed to be like a happy bed, which I made like sort of like. Oh. It feels like you're drowning sometimes. But sound is kind of like. How the fuck do you move forward? Okay, this is the foot. Yeah. How do you move? Yeah. What the fuck? Do that. If I had the capacity of actually going into this place like that. How? That is a silly walk to do. We do a lot of silly walks in theatre. Like, can you do a silly walk? Yeah. That is the silliest thing I ever done. Forward motion, you do not walk well. Alright. No. It's backwards. Sometimes you go one way forward and then just all the way back to start. Alright. How the fuck do you move? That is not moving. taking a split and falling into yourself. Why are you using... Why do we have fucking physics on your butt? I hope there was not red. This feels like a Monty Python. This feels like real life, actually.
Grip, grip,
Real-
grip.
What? Grip, grip, grip. Real life can be a bit of a silly thing sometimes. Sometimes I feel... Quack, quack, quack. I wanna make a honey cake. I wanna ask you what a honey cake is. Like, I still have honey here. But I never tasted a honey cake. Is it like, just like a normal, not vanilla cake, like cream cake? I think you have to show me. Or at least tell me the recipe. And yeah, I was supposed to do some cooking with the... oh my god, I have forgotten the name of it again. Last time I talked about, like, let me just... Oh, like, I was gonna make, like, and we gotta turn around. And this is why I wanted to have, like, this stage a better way, shape, and form, because then you can just, like, it's better to move than to sit and sit and sit and sit and sit. And when you have like 10-hour streams sometimes, it can be funnier that you're like, okay, give me a workout. Don't make me lose more butt and tits than I already forgot. This guy has no shape of forward momentum. I don't know how to use your momentum. You have so much luscious things. I am actually better at walking than you. Feel actually better about doing stuff like that. And you have any way. Ay. Whoa. I think babies do this. But not to this silly degree. This is a silly rock to try to fucking do in real life. We do a lot of shit. I'm just kind of like rolling around. Like so, just spin. And honestly, this game felt like it's so silly after the sheer capacity of woo. I have had to do some fucking hard day's work with things that you don't want to do. And then you do those things, and then the disclaimer is really good. I'm in a bad mood about things. Like I had to block people out because sometimes people get immune. Like, not that they are, but like if you're talking to a stupid person, don't use intellect. They are immune to it, and sometimes you have to shut some people out of your life. And then I have to like take a point of like, oh, sometimes some people like miss my best friend who lives in Trondheim.
Oh!
Deep breath.
Just,
You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. You're with Jim?
I'm Jim.
No, I'm Jim.
Yeah, no, you're Jim.
Just relax. Nothing to be ashamed of. Everybody falls. Let's get you on your feet.
I'm good.
What's your name, son?
I'm Nate.
Nate. Good to meet you.
Yeah, it's just, what's this program called?
Program?
Like, what's the name of the camp or whatever?
Oh, it's not a camp.
Do my parents?
Oh, no. It's just a cave. But it's mysterious. Of course, you're full of questions.
I got it.
But before we get to that, there's just a few things I've got to explain.
That's okay.
What?
Can I go?
Why is it all full? But
Go?
Like, if I leave, are you gonna stop me?
It's many different.
Oh.
Of course not.
Okay, then I'm just gonna head out. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you,
Okay.
Jim.
See ya.
All right.
What was his name? Yeah, it does, because, oh my god. This game is really loud. Like, we are. And I don't think we have like filters for our microphone. The bots and how I am doing like real life things. I'm still gonna do myself. Like I'm gonna go to the degree. The university has some programming subjects. We are gonna to do some studying because I'm dreading the work and to be honest, I never took programming. I could do. I used to make Skyrim mods when Skyrim was like back in Skyrim days. It's still Skyrim days, but yeah. Mika. But I never did the work without loading and a slow pace of learning to the point I need to actually have some kind of. I need some forward momentum. Somebody that just like, this is exam deadline, do it or do it not. And then, do you hear me now? I can actually test that because we aren't in OBS. Particularly sound like, oh yeah, I'm gonna have like a two-way monologue with myself, and it's gonna be like, everybody hates listening to their own voice, but after a while, like if you have been singing and doing stuff, you kind of get used to it. But the moment you hear your own voice for the first time, it sounds so sweet. But yeah. I tried to like, I can't sing by the way now. Because days are still like, and banana mean. It's exhausted and just like traumatic. Yeah, bye. That is how I feel about the world. Week. Yeah, I just want to take all my books to a beach front and just like, I just want to like put them into my head one by one. It's actually been like, we are having some forward momentum, but it's going to do. That is a funny walk to do too. Oh. And yeah, I found like that's such a fun thing to do in the cursed week. Found like friend from teenage years on Twitch. How are you here? Last time I saw you was like 15 years ago. We were not slow and things were like yabaya. And then I had to like get out slow. And then you were like, oh, you did things between those years. And you know what? It's actually very fun to meet people from like who've had so many years apart. Like, who are you today? Have you changed? What the fuck happened to you? And where are you? Yeah, I'm not the name even. Like, I'm not the same shape or form. Like, I get shocked if somebody recognizes me sometimes because I've been overweight. To the point. Back to that. Do I dash? I have to do this. I found a picture of me that I couldn't recognize myself. So I felt like, wow. That is wild. Dysmorphia. It's sensitive topics. I'm in every shape and form a woman, human can be. But I cannot recognize that part of me that was like, whoa. I just recognized the way overweight feels. I'm tired and I'm exhausted of removing my plants and I'm bored and a bit like things that ain't going wrong like with my plans and schedule is also like a bit bad, but also good. Like it's good and bad, but it's like people. I find people from childhood, but I also lose some people. I just have like Okay. That is a sad thing. But it's also life. It's just life in utopia. I found like a picture of myself and just like, me? I'm gonna try and find it faced because no, that was so weird. Sometimes like you get to see yourself from early childhood. I look like myself in a way from when I was 14 years old. You look like this piece of who are you? And I can remember being like overweight. If anybody's struggling with weight. Oh my god. That was so heavy. It felt so much more exhausting. Then okay, I have like this complication with surgery and stuff, like it's giving me like this thing in my throat. If you're stressed and I eat, that comes and it's just like my way. And I can't gag, like I have no gag reflex, and I can't burp, so there's that. So it's just like I need an exorcism. As I said earlier, like this doctor that was like trying to teach me how we have like a sphinx in a throat. It was just like a doctor standing in front of me and burping. So that is kind of like the same territory as this game. A bit of a Monty Python. What the fuck? Did she expect me to do it? Oh! No, I get it. No. It's like you have to actually take a surgery to get that. It's called a sphinx. Fucking hell. It's not from your butt. Oh! Yay! We reached a goal! 70 of 70. We're gonna reach more goals. Like, we're gonna learn how to walk, but in the way he is walking. I kind of want to do that on stage. It looks like a stupid walk to do. Shit. But yeah. That is where you actually like. All motion capture is for me like a dream come true. It's just play and stupid and silly, and you get to do stupid things like playing. So when I was doing my classical thing in opera, I fell in love with the silly parts of theater because you get to play. You don't get to play a lot when you're grown years. What did you mean when you said that you are surprised people recognize you? Because, oh yeah, fucking hell, this picture. Oh my god. Because I've been so overweight. I've been every shape and form, like overweight, underweight, perfect weight, no weight, and now I want my tits and ass to be a bit more like existential here. So the stress can be like, ugh. When you eat, you get this thing. Ugh. I was talking about my throat. No, I'm a Scorpio. I don't believe in astrology, but my French best friend, she does, and she's like, she does. So she tells me all these things, but yeah, I don't know what they mean. Mercury is something with goals and with I'm part of the bag, and now I'm part of the like I'm disclaiming I'm part of the people that might be in the area a bit like touchy subjects, but I love to hear people just like, I don't really like that you said that. So yeah, I'm not the bad guys, I'm just like weirdos. I think I'm neurotypically inclined to be silly. To the point that I actually like I'm not bad enough to be bad, but I'm also too honest to be sometimes I can be too honest. Have you ever studied the Platonic solids? No. What is that? Does it help us work forward momentum? I have to find that picture because it's so weird to see. And it's not me, is it? And it was me. And I can remember the heavy weight of being overweight. And I don't want anybody to be offended because I have been there. I never thought I would be this shape. And this shaped woman says, oh, sometimes it's very hard to gain weight. And my fat self would say, fuck you, I hate you. Sit down, be a lazy woman and just eat whatever. But then I got this complication that just the grass are never greener on the other side. I would have look at me for saying it's sometimes hard to gain weight. Sometimes it's hard to lose weight. When I was overweight, oh my god, I never thought I would lose a kilo at all. I did every diet, shit and storm, and every fucking holy hell. I was first when it just right. No, I'm just gonna do it. No, just to get it. And then I lost it. But that doesn't come from outside source, it comes from you have to be so brutally, no, I'm done. I'm just gonna do it. Nobody can push you into like losing weight. You're gonna lose weight when you're ready, if you ever. And then it's gonna happen. But I did. And I never thought I would be this skinny shit. And you're like, I don't think I want to gain some weight. But I've never been in Nordic countries. I like Norway for the weather and the black metal. When the friend I talked about, that is a friend from actually when I lived in Oslo. I used to be like I was friends with people in the black metal, like, but they are crazy people. They are, some are just like stupid, silly, like, then some stuff one is stupid. He's just fucking around actually. But yeah, then you have people like, sincerely, to the point they are scarily damaged. They are everything between I'm not serious at all till I am so serious I'm gonna burn all things and stuff and hate and Satan. No, you're not. You're just a bit mentally distorted. But yeah. I meant to say, did you study it at school? Did you finish psychology? I actually entered into, like, I got like accepted into psychology fields, like professional studies. But since I was studying everything, like, here, mom, here's done. I'm gonna fix this bitch in just a moment. I studied it on my own time. Oh my god. I was such a fucking slow reader. I can't believe I have studied things like officially. To the point I just found like this like the subject books. I just found them, put them into a schedule, and did it on my own. But yeah, I never accepted the psychology. I got into it. It's a very like prestige thing. But I never accepted it because I didn't have like 5 years to do that. So that was when I went through business school too. And then I just like, I just loved to read because I could like paint in my books. By the way, books. I love books. I love these kind of books too. Like, they are so heavy. Grimoires. You can't take this with you. Oh my god, it's handmade. This is one of my diaries. But I'm not doing it just like I did before. But yeah, I did know the people in the black metal industry, like in black metal environment, stage, whatever. Till like Dimmerborg, they are not black metal, but yeah, you know, whatever. To the point that I actually, when I came to the point I had to leave Oslo, I was actually happy to escape some of them. No shame, but yes, some of them are not mentally stable. They actually think they are safe. They are not. Okay. And the weather here? Well, I am living near the coast, so it's always windy, and it's black ice now. The other day I was standing on the black ice with the snow on it, and I was just like glitching out of the map. Wonderland of black ice. The wind can sometimes be heavily. And when you're skinny, you don't stick to things. And I am never in not high heels, so it's just me. Like, it happens every once in a while. I just like stand on the black ice and just, I wonder where I stopped. I should have like an anchor with me. But it always goes okay. I never blow out away. I'm still here. You seem like the type to, we definitely seen the movie Hellraiser too. I've seen Hellraiser. Not so long ago. Yeah, Necronomicon. I do have it. Hey, they are fucking wild. Like, this is not like, oh my god, I have applied theater, the Bible, and then I have like which is a gem though. I have like Encyclopedia of Tolkien. And then I have like all the D&D books, and then I have 2 Bibles, and then I have like, oh, what's that? A manga. I think it represents my head. It's chaotic, like, no, because I have, oh God, TikTok smut. And then I have We Who Wrestle with God, which I love. And then I have my coloring book to relax. Neuroscience. What the fuck? I am such a geek, but I'm such not a geek at all. But this is mess. But it is blessed mess. It's chaotically, but it is like actually it's exotic, but I have to fix it. And then we have philosophy and unphilosophy. What do we find? We find the worst one: budgeting, marketing, money. What the? That is a weird mix. That is a bit weird. That's a holy bookshelf. And then we have cookbook, and that is Hearthstone. Oh, we always find some gems. I found my passport. I'm looking for that, actually. Sometimes it just. But yeah, when I was playing this other game, I'm gonna find that picture. I do like to look in the bookshelves on games. I love books in games. I was playing this other game. We can maybe try it later when we have started to work city works and forward momentum. Yeah, that bookshelf was very much inclined with everything. That game was like perfect storytelling. The writers did that Mozart level. No, wait, Bach or Beethoven level. Too fucking. It's a different kind of horror. Never done that horror game, so I was a bit scared. It's emotional. It breaks your heart. You have to be in there, right? We can see with that game. You have to be tired and violent to the point you actually follow her. Yes, but those people that burn stuff are not real metal persons. All of them been listening to metal since I was 10. I listen to metal. I do still. Like Tolkien has this fantastic, weird, awesome song called Myr, M-E-R. Like it has a banjo solo. And when you hear that, you will never think a banjo solo is cool, but do not. I'm gonna write it in here. Tolkien. They are a bit, they are from Björgvin, which they are a bit anti-Semitic, and they are a bit like on that part. I do not agree with it, but they are a bit like that in their lyrics. But Mir, like this song, it has the coolest fucking solo ever. But yeah, I seen Hellraiser, and I thought it was like, oh, it's a bit like they have like this movie like group, and they were gonna see like necromantic, and I hate like kind of movies. So a lot of people love like those kind of movies, but I'm just like, oh, that's so disgusting. I can't. And yeah, I know it's like people like love that kind of movies. I do not. Like, I am a movie geek myself, but yeah, I tend to stay away from movies. Like that is to me like I'm part of a bit more like snuff to the party. That actually is disgusting. And yeah, actually, to be honest, the people that burned churches was actually black metal people in the black metal. Yeah, Varg, whatever his name was, Varg went to jail and stuff. Yeah. I don't know him, but yeah, he burned churches, and he burned beautiful churches. I love churches. Let me see if I can find an holy picture. You can see me in a light. Oh, I was so scared. Have I been that size? Yes, that size. No, my headset has defaulted away. This is why I hate Bluetooth. It just sounded like, nah, I'm over now. I don't want to tell you, but now I'm just like, don't want to be with you anymore. I just like, no, I'm in another way. I'm just gonna be over here. Turn off all my Bluetooth things, but it just still. Oh yeah, the Norway guy was the one who used to bury his clothes in the ground before concerts. I think a lot of people do that, and then you have the people that does that just to be like stupid. Like I don't really remember their names, but they have like the quad painter goes like this. Yeah, always like they're just doing it to fuck with you. And then you have Doctor, and this is like it was once actually put into politics because he was just fucking around, and I think he actually got people they chose him, so he had to do politics. He just did it to be stupid. Then again, a lot of people in the black metal scene is just doing it to fuck around, to be stupid and silly, and a lot of them is like, I'm Satan, like God or whatever, Mayhem, I think it was. He said, I am Satan, I'm drinking wine, but it's blood. No, be be less mentally challenged. You know, Satan is always just like my schedule is in shambles because Satan came and just gave me like stupid stuff I have to do before I can do the thing I want to. I'm gonna honest with you, I kind of discovered the secret of the pentagram and the hexagram. I looked into it. Tell me about it. Because I've been hearing, I've been listening to audiobooks today to like try to stay away from like fucking hell, my schedule went down the drain to listen to Jordan Peterson talking about like mythology and yeah, what the fuck? It wasn't lobsters this time. It was what the fuck did he talk about this time? It always uses the weirdest animals and it has the best way to actually put them into. Yeah, zebras. Zebras does something funny. That's why you never can ride a zebra. They are suddenly just on a kick without actually having a brain function that voluntarily do that. And that is actually to keep the lions at bay. But yeah, he knows a lot of lobsters and weird animals, but he puts them into like, he is just like, sometimes he's just telling me, go clean your things. And he is probably right. And I'm just like, yeah, that is perfectly, yeah. I am agreeing to this. My inner dialogue is stupid. You tell me, right? And then it's like, John Peterson. I love his books. Yeah, he has the silliest, like lobsters and zebras and lions and stuff, put into the most. He's a funny guy. He has his style, and oh my god, I just love his book. So I'm not done reading We Who Wrestle with God, who is also. If I have to find that picture, we have music books here. How to do the rhythms. Then we have nature and its symbols. That is actually going to be okay. And then we have the surf again. And then we have TikTok smell. What the? 私は何を食べる? No clue how this bookshelves make sense. Because it doesn't. Yeah. It's not my full bookshelf either, because most of my books are actually done in the basement. And they are like hidden in behind and over and in the way that it is like that was the game. Oh. Tetris from hell to get them. I am looking for my digital marketing books, but I found my notes at least. Bit nerd, so I have my notes over there on the floor. Like I was a good nerd. No, yeah. It's like a bit like this. Yeah, very cool books. Yeah, I used to read everything everywhere all at once, and I have been studying you feel that like, I want to do anatomy. Yeah, I want to do like nutrition, and I just did that. To the point, I wish I could do my schedule. She just did things. And then she put it into a schedule, and then did them into the schedule. Now it's like curveballs from. I'm not patient with like rescheduling when I have to like do things I don't want to do, and I have so many ideas and creative things I want to do. To the point, actually, Shakespeare is standing right there, and I am very much to be or not to be questioning myself. To the point, the answers, it makes us cowards of us all, and action is sickle lower. Action gets revoked when you are in that list. That monologue is just. Can somebody put it on my gravestone? Is everything I've been? It's inclined. That is life. Nowadays, kind of. Yeah. But not. The monologue is about a moment, thematic. But it's not meant to be that word. Wanting to be. It is human condition more. But it is questioning. Is